Hello everyone, it is Murgle again, and hopefully if you're here, it means you've already been exalted with everyone else. That'd be great. Hopefully you're on the last portion, the worst portion. Or you're perfectly allowed to do this first. It doesn't matter which order this one comes in, but why are we here? This is the last portion of your thing. We are in the Stromgarde Keep in Arathi Islands. And we see these little thieving fellows here, syndicate thieves. What's so great about them? Well, they are part of the Ravenholdt Rep. When you kill one, it says syndicate decreased, Ravenholdt increased. You can kill these little fellows until honored with Ravenholdt. You can have a great time doing so. Oh, see? Somebody here is asking. No. But anyways, these can only be killed up until honored. After that, it is the best portion of the entire fucking wonderful thing that you have to do. It is the next part. We fly over here to Old Hillsbrad Foothills, and you'll see the next part is so great. It is just fabulous because you have to turn in a ton of lockboxes. It is so awesome, you just can't have a terrible time doing it. Without any doubt, it is the funnest portion. What am I talking about? It makes you think it is, because you're already insane by this point, so it doesn't matter. But we're heading up here. The Ravenholdt Manor is located up here. It's a guild of thieves. Thieving fellows. They like lockboxes, apparently. Because they, for whatever reason, they just stack them on their shelves and present them saying, look how many crazy people actually decided to do this. I don't know. But you head on in here. And this fellow right here, Windstone Wolf the Wolf, he likes collecting lockboxes. Heavy junk box. Every 5 gives you a small portion of rep. You end up needing like 1,400 just to do this. Maybe 1,600. It's terrible. It depends on if you're human or not, or if you're using a guild for the rep. Now, where might you collect these? You cannot purchase them on the auction house. You can purchase them from other people if you're wanting to do so. Most people will sell them 20 to 30 gold each. If you are feeling in the method of farming it yourself, because it is hard to find people to do it. Lots of people say Lower Blackrock Spire. I will tell you that Lower Blackrock Spire is good, but the place I recommend is a little easier and less moving around. You don't have to go through all of Lower Blackrock Spire to do so. Logging on my robe to show you. It is very fast. You can use Lower Blackrock Spire, but I preferred this method. As you'll see, I am in Shathra on my little rogue here. The old version of Shathra. You'll see the Shathra portal to Isle of Keldanus. We'll take it. And we are on the island. This used to be a level 70 place where you did a ton of dailies. You can find the Sunwell instance and the Magister's Terrace up there. Now, of course those aren't why we're here. They can't present you with this junk box. We're heading over here. We collect the junk boxes from Murlocs, my favorite race. Oh, such wonderful little creatures, the Murloc. Hence why I'm Murgle. Anyway, we'll stealth it up, pickpocket these little fellows, and once you don't get your item from them, go ahead and slaughter them, so they'll respawn. And then stealth it up and go to your next group of Murlocs. They have a slightly lower drop chance than the Lower Blackrock Spire to get them, however, they're much less strewn out than Lower Blackrock Spire is. That's why I said it's slightly easier. You don't have as much effort of running the entire instance, but these will drop your heavy junk box. If we could get one, it would be wonderful. These are just overall much more clustered and less difficult to run through the instance. Like I said, there we go. See? We got a heavy drop box there. Now, like I said, slightly lower drop chance than the junk boxes inside of a lower Blackrock Spire, but not a lot of running. You just go and kill them and repeat, because you want them to die so their pockets will respawn faster. That's the goal. You kill them so you can kill them again and take their stuff. Dirty, stinking murlocs. Anyways, that's what you gotta do. When you collect these junk boxes, you do want to loot them, but leave one item, because the reason you are looting them is they can contain T-Bow's blazing longsword. So we will pick their lock. I know I have pick lock somewhere. There it is. Pick it open. Check inside for some loot. Don't auto-loot them, because you will accidentally take all your stuff. So yes, you want to turn auto-loot off in your interface when opening these. They have to contain one thing, so just take whatever's the most valued and leave the remaining junk. Like I said, can contain T-Bow's blazing longsword. You will get a lot of gold for this item if you manage to get one. So, not too bad. You do that for a long time until you go completely insane and have a lot of lockboxes and just want to pull all your hair out and wonder, happy. You're just so glad you get to do this over and over and over again. There are macros you can download that will help you pick locks or pick pockets faster. It simply picks the monster closest to you. I'm not using that for this video, because if you don't like using that, you don't have to, of course. And then you just keep all your wonderful junk boxes. See, I messed up. I turned auto loot off, and then I forgot I turned it off. Not very smart there. But anyways, yes, you go ahead and steal those lock boxes. I'm just hoping I get T-Bow's blazing longsword. It'd be funny if I got it on the video. That's why I want to try and get it, but probably not. Like I said, keep one item. Whatever's the least value. If there's only one thing in there, keep it, or you will end up losing the lockbox. But that's it. That is your entire process. It does take less if you are a human. Lucky for humans. This achievement is account-wide, so once you obtain it on one character, all your characters can be the insane afterwards. That's what you want. Everybody will be the insane. So, you have a fun time doing that. Best of luck. It will take you, at minimum, 1,400 as a human, and 1,600 for other races. So, as always, have fun farming, and congratulations on your insane if you have just finished it. That is the funnest title to have. Hope you're not too crazy by the time you're done. So, like, comment, subscribe, all those good things, and give me a message in game. I put my battle tag on all the videos I make, so hope to talk to you soon. Thanks, guys.